You tell me what's happening, I tell you what's popping, now we know what's up. I'm praying for patience, but gotta be patient, I'm building my trust up. It's your intuition, you gotta go with it, must follow your gut. I let you be free, I try not to be clingy, I don't wanna fuck up. You tell me what's happening, I tell you what's popping, now we know what's up. I'm praying for patience, but gotta be patient, I'm building my trust up. It's your intuition, you gotta go with it, must follow your gut.
What is up, you guys? I'm back again with another video today. Basically, this is going to be the tea. I know I was doing my college series, you know, I'm gonna take a little bit of break, whatever bounce around. I don't really care because nobody can tell me nothing. No, I'm just lying. But for real, this video has been, or this question has been asked to me plenty of times because I'm a regular schmegular degular, okay? And I'm going to get you guys hip on a few things of what I do. And hopefully it can help some of y'all if you really want to do it, okay? It doesn't take that much work at all. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna, mainly what you have to do is be persistent and know your worth. Which I'm kind of struggling with the know your worth part, okay? Because I'm a little different out here, but we'll get to it. So I wanna say back in the summertime. Wow, it's been a minute. So back in the summer, I literally came across, I was like, you know what, F it. I said, it's time for me to get on this hair wave and for me to start getting hair sent to me. I said, I wear too much hair, I do too much, nothing, like, you know, or at least something sent to me. And I'm like, it's about freaking time. So I stumbled across a young lady's video on here and, you know, it helped. It did help, but I felt like it wasn't applicable to me. Like a lot of things on YouTube, I learned how to do makeup by myself because some stuff just didn't help me. And then with this situation, that also didn't really help me just because I was kind of, you know, I'm not, why am I talking like that? I'm still kind of, I don't have that many followers on YouTube. I don't have that much of a following on here. That was the key word, here. So back then in the summer, I watched that video. I was like, I really want to do this. And I really also, I might make a video on this. I don't know, but I'm very big on manifesting things that I want to happen and saying what's going to happen. And I'm very like, oh, like with money, it'll come back, you know, this type of thing, being very positive on levels of that. I still have ways to go. I'm not positive all the time, but you know, I try to really do it that way. So I came across that video, I watched it, I was like, you know what? I said, okay, let's do that. So I did take some of her advice, which was one of the things she said was make sure you make have your email in your video boxes below, which I never did. I never have put my email, contact email or nothing. So I started doing that, you know, and with that kind of brought a little bit. I never really used anybody from my email because it was only like 2 people that have hit me up on my email. Like I said, I don't have that large of a following on here. But what you do want to do, if you're trying to do it from this level, you do want to tag vendors. Make sure when you do those video tags underneath, tag hair vendors, AliExpress hair vendors, Amazon hair vendors, just hair vendors. You really want to use everything word vendor. Like you want to make sure that you tag underneath this video below. Just a little quick disclaimer, shout out, this is some hair that was sent to me. This is a wig that was sent to me. This is the Ali Pearl wig. I did a video on it a minute ago. The body wave one, this little side, I think I had it in the side part when I did the video, probably, because I really only wear it as a side part because I don't really want to pluck the middle that much. I'll pluck, but you know, it's whatever. But yeah, I literally have been wearing this wig off and on because I have so many other wigs now that I've gotten for free, literally for free. And that's just the crazy part about it. I haven't paid for hair in like 2 years now. Yeah, so that's literally so crazy, but I'm getting to it. So you know, that wasn't really working the best for me just because I don't have that large of following on here, whatever. But if you do on YouTube, go crazy, like start doing hair videos, start just simple stuff, how I style my hair, how I do this, talking about your weave, just in general, what you do, and start tagging hair vendors because they'll see you and they'll be like, oh, you know, like they really want people that know how to apply hair and do stuff to themselves. Or even if you got the money to go get it done, like it really doesn't matter. They really just want it to look nice. As long as you are decent, you have a pretty prevalent people listen to you, they want you. So with that being said, I went on, I keep getting off track. I went on my Instagram and I'm like, I start tagging little stuff here and there, and I'm like, like, it doesn't hurt to just open your mouth. And what I did was, which was kind of, I now look back, I'm like, dang, Brittany, you smart girl, smart cookie. But I peeped that Amazon hair vendors were really trying to be more known and out there. So I went on Instagram and I started finding, regular AliExpress companies. And instead I was looking for their Amazon accounts because they had lower followers, lower views, whatever. So I start tagging, or I start DMing them. Just, they don't have to come to you all the time. Like, this is literally how it starts. I start DMing them like, hey, hi, say hi, I'm, so-and-so. I was like, I have a YouTube, which was like, ding. And then I'm DMing them from my Instagram account, which I have like over 2,000 followers, still not that much. And I'm like, and also have a Twitter, which I have like close to 2,000 on there also. And then, like, I'm telling them like, hey, I would really like to review your hair, whatever. So one of the things they said back to me was, they were like, oh, okay, and I DM'd a lot of companies, not going to lie. It was a handful, and I literally, a handful. And I really did. I kind of just copy and pasted the same message and sent it to all of them. And I was like, somebody's going to hit me up. And I even messaged bigger companies too, because somebody's going to say something. So with that being said, I started doing that. And I got a lot of responses in, in increments. Like when I first started, I only got like one main response. And I had, I had one main response, right? So I started, I used that, and I was like, okay, well, great. I also I was like, yeah, I do this. And the main thing was like, you browse around our site, you can buy it. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I'm like, I was like, I normally just, for my reviews, I said, since I do this, I broke it down. I was like, and I have my video be up forever. You'll have more of a contracted following. And then, I had this large people listen to me. And I really tried to make sure that I vocalized that. And they were like, they were like, okay. Like finally, one gave me a chance. I can't remember what company that was either that took the chance with me. It might have been, who was it? I think it was Ali Pearl who sent me the bob. I think they sent me the bob. Yeah, and I even finessed. I told them, I was like, I charge $30 for a review. So they sent me $30, and then they sent me the money to purchase the wig too on PayPal. And yeah, it was a quick little finesse, and I did that. And I made the video, the short bangs wig, because it was like they needed viewers on Amazon. And I made that video, and that was the first one. That was the first company that took a chance with me, and it worked. So from then on, I had that video. So once you get one, all you really need is one. Then I use that video, I'm start to tag, I have vendor, and have my email. So the next thing I know, I'm looking on the email. I never thought that somebody was gonna message me, and one did, and they were like, hey, we really want you to try this wig, And I'm like, okay, well, I charge $30. They're like, we're a new company, we can't do that, And I'm like, I took a chance, and I was like, I'm new, so I was like, I'll just keep trying, whatever. So they ended up just sending me the hair. I didn't really care about the price. I know, whatever. But still, like, they sent me the hair, and I did the video on that too. And it was pretty decent hair too. I'm just getting it sent to me left and right. So that's literally what I've been doing the whole time. And then when things start to get a little bit later, a little bit slow, I kind of just keep going and try DMing them. So then more of the companies started to reply to me, and I started asking for more, because I was like, everybody kept trying to give me a bob, because it's a little short hair is cheap. Like, I don't want a dang on bob. So I'm like, can we do something longer? That's another thing. You really want to talk to these companies and tell them what you want to do. I'm like, can we do something longer? And we started getting longer and longer and longer. And then finally, I feel like the longest lengths I've done is 28 inches from a company on Instagram called Diamond Virgin Hair. I haven't done my video on there yet, but I will, because that hair is bomb.com. Like, oh my goodness. But literally, like, that's literally all you need to do. Like, I'm serious. Get on your phone and do something. Like, at least do something with your phones. Like, I know I may not be making the best out of whatever I'm doing, because I'm not really making money-ish, whatever. I don't care. But I'm trying, and I am getting something. I'm getting hair sent to me like it's nothing. And with that being said, like, just keep doing it and don't give up. Don't be like, nobody's gonna ruin it. No, they need people to review. They want people to review. And then next thing you know, like people will just be finding you. Like even people find me from my YouTube, people find me from my Instagram. Like this one company, they texted me like from WhatsApp, and I'm thinking it's a sham, but I'm like, she's like, hey, you know how they talk, hi dear, you know, and they do that. So I'm like, okay. And then next thing you know, she sent me here too, and it's nothing. Some companies are a little bit pushy. They be like, where's the review? But I've been lucky enough not to really have to deal with that, and I'm very kind when dealing with that because they appreciate that if you let them know. And you know, and they won't get back to you in the daytime because you know our time difference is a lot different. But yes, all you have to do is open your mouth. You know, closed mouths don't get fed, and it worked for me. So I really hope you guys try it out. I hope this was beneficial because a lot of people have been asking like, hey, or people be like, hey girl, give me some hair. Like, girl, you can do it yourself. Cause baby, but literally give it a try. And if you guys have any questions, anything of how I can help, let me know down below. And I hope you guys had a happy holidays and nice talking to you. See you soon.